With us to provide expert analysis on this topic is Chen Herzog, the Chief Economist of BDO Consulting Group. Chen, thank you very much for being with us.
Hello.
Well, let's start with what is the Finance Ministry really trying to do with this specific reform package?
Well, we all believe in free and open markets, and today the agricultural market, the food market in Israel is closed to import. So the idea, the textbook idea behind his suggestion is let's open the market to competition, let's open it to import, and reduce prices. According to OECD estimates, the prices of food in Israel are about 10% higher due to import restrictions. But there's a catch here.
And what's that catch?
The catch is that the food industry in Europe and in the US is subsidized by about 25%. So the farmers there enjoy 25% subsidy. Now, if we open the market to imports and we don't give comparable subsidy to the Israeli farmers, then essentially we're sending them to the competition with their hands tied. They have no chance of competing when their competitors abroad have 25% subsidy.
And farmers are really against this proposal. Do you think these reforms are a good idea?
Well, they are against this proposal because, again, they are feeling they are being sent to unfair competition. If they would get comparable subsidy, then they would be able to compete. But I don't think today in Israel it's realistic to assume that anybody would give the farmers 25% subsidy. We've been fighting for years to reduce subsidy to the farmers.
So how would this affect them? If you're saying that we would have to give subsidies to the farmers as well, but you don't think this is realistic, how will these reforms affect them specifically?
Basically, what the Ministry of Finance is suggesting is a subsidy that is much less, about 10%, relative to the 25% in Europe. So they won't be able to compete. So we are risking losing our agricultural industry, and I don't think that's anybody's wish.
And Kachon is looking to do away with bureaucracy, including completely scrapping boards that enforce government quotas on agriculture, and instead to sponsor farmers directly. Is this realistic at all?
If you want to understand the problem of food costs in Israel, if you want to look at the solution, let's talk about the problem first. We have high cost of food. But we have high cost of food because of government policy, mainly. You don't see excess profit in the farmers. You don't see excess profit in the supermarket chains. You see one of them bankrupt now. You don't see excess profit in the food production. So why are prices higher? Because of government policy. We have full VAT on food except fruits and vegetables, and in most countries in Europe there is 0 VAT or 50% VAT reduction. So there's higher tax, higher costs. Europe subsidizes food industry by 25%. We don't have those subsidies, so we have higher food prices. So if you want to understand the problem pretty much lies in government policy.
And very quickly, now we're talking about farmers, we're talking about other foods. Is this a reform that can likely go on to other things as well?
I think food is a different area. It's a very special commodity. We don't like to accept, we're not willing to accept lack of food, and that's why Europe and the US are subsidizing food. So it's a very special product. You don't see such subsidies in other products.
Chen Herzog, it was a pleasure. Thank you for being with us here on the Economy program. But that's all for us for today. Make sure to stay tuned for more of the day's news and for all the latest on Facebook, Twitter, and our website, i24news.tv. I'm Marav Savir. Thank you for watching.